Gurstein. I'm a sociologist from Canada, and my organization will be the Center for Community Informatics, Research, Development and Training, and I'm also an adjunct professor at the University of British Columbia, among other things.
My name is Lukman Hakim. I came from Indonesia. I currently work as an independent researcher for various issues in development of Indonesia. One of the issues that I'm working on is in open data.
My name is Dondon Parafina, and I'm Executive Director of ANSA East Asia Pacific.
I have a responsibility to the process of extracting the lessons learned. Open data as a set of techniques and a set of tools is useful.
Open data, I think, provides a concrete framework on how to approach data, on how to manage data, process data, analyze data, and even visualize and present data. So that's a whole lot of menu on how to really do advocacy based on data.
I would say that among the most, I think, interesting and significant lessons learned is that the activity that's being engaged here, the projects that are being developed, while those on the outside might be thinking that the projects are directed towards, say, anti-corruption activities, in fact what they're really doing is to help build strengthened administrative and governmental systems and citizen engagement with those systems, civil society engagements with those systems, out of which a non-corrupt governmental system can arise.
Fiscal transparency in the Philippines should not only be about numbers, it should not only be about programs. It should be about results that really reach the beneficiaries, the people, the communities. It should be about how they really benefit from the fruits of transparency. It can't be about just abstract concepts of responsibility and anti-corruption. Those concepts will remain abstract if people won't be able to benefit directly from it.
I mean, among the other interesting things in these projects, this set of projects, is that rather than taking open data people and trying to get them to engage with government, you're taking civil society organizations that are already actively engaged with government and giving them the tools and the content of open data. So what I see is that the existing organizations who are already engaging quite effectively with government are being strengthened and given a whole new range of activities and areas of engagement with government through open data.
Well, data will always play an important role, an important part in making sure that there is transparency, and not only transparency but also accountability. The uniqueness of approaching this issue in the Philippines or anywhere where there is much development that's needed is you have to prioritize people. You have to look at it from the perspective of the needs of the people, the interests of the people, and their capacity to really appreciate and understand what the issue really is.
We thought that the open data movement will only be available in big cities like in Bandung, Jakarta, but apparently from the project that I've mentored, even government from small cities are actually enthusiastic about it. So this is something that we are so excited that apparently everyone is trying to embrace this open data movement.
I have been very skeptical of open data in developing countries because my overall perception, and based on my work in governments in developing countries, has been that the quality of the data and the quality of the systems producing the data was not really sufficient to be very useful from an open data perspective. But what I see now is that the process of introducing open data and mobilizing around open data is also a process of improving and enhancing the systems which are producing the data. So I see that as a much more an iterative and interactive process.
The open data movement is something that's making quite a significant change because Although it's recently established, this is the first time to have a movement shared by a lot of people about to have the data of budget information accessible to everyone and also can be shared and analyzed together.